Um, blaming Ed sounded good at the time. How you doing anyway, Dick and Cider? Haven't chatted for a few days. And the guys come back. If they come back, if they want the link, I'll put the link up there for them. Definitely, Ed had some really good advice for BK. I had no idea there was an election. We should blame everything. And no worries, Nathan. There you go, bud. This sort of advice, it hasn't been mentioned on any vlogs, so I'm glad Ed mentioned that. That's the sort of things that the expats should be putting out there, those sorts of warnings for people and just letting them know what's happening out there. So, Ed, if you're listening, thanks for doing that. I'm sure BK will appreciate the advice too. No worries. I'll leave it there, Higanti. I have to admit, even though we've had a couple of troll accounts jumping around, they've actually been pretty good. So if you guys are listening, I appreciate that you haven't been jumping on and closing the stream down. So thanks for that. Hell, I don't mind giving the trolls a voice here. I know a lot of us don't like the drama or want the drama, but at the same time, it's not a bad thing to now and again mention some things that happen over there. I guess it's up to all of us to make up our minds anyway about certain people or whatever. I know Passport TV was mentioning Frank a little while ago. He's not really welcome here, that's for sure.
I'm back.
Cool, BK. Sorry about that, brother.
No worries, no worries. It's just time to buy a new laptop.
Yeah, well, this one's a borrowed one, so I should get out there and buy myself one.
Yeah, with all your money you got, you can buy a decent one.
Yeah, that's true. But what I was waiting for, to be perfectly honest, was to wait to get my own place, and then I was going to buy a nice desktop.
Okay. I'm always cool. I'm always cool with the desktop, because when there is something wrong on your desktop, you only have to replace that piece.
That's right. Yeah, and you can build it to what you want.
Exactly. You can build. You can build it to your own custom, and you can spend as much money if you want on it, And for me, look, the last one I bought, it's now 3 years old. I paid around in dollars, in US dollars, around $500.
Dick Insider, Ed shut down the stream, BK.
Hey, Dick Insider. Hey, Hunty.
How you doing, Nathan?
I also send the link out to Lost the Nomad again.
Good. Send it to Ed as well, but Ed might want to come down. Ed's always welcome. Lately, I've had Lost on my streams a lot lately. I enjoy talking to Lost.
He's a cool dude. And the good part of Lost, he's very neutral in this community.
Yeah, yeah. He's also good for advice because he's travelled
Yeah,
to so many different places, and
exactly.
he has a very he's very even tempered and has a good view
Yeah, he's down to
on
earth.
things. Yeah, exactly.
For a Kajun, he's down to earth.
What
But,
can I say? He's a Texas boy, so
he's a
You
Texas
talking?
Ranger.
You talking about me?
Yeah. Who else?
Yeah. I don't know who y'all talking about at first. Like, I need to meet that guy.
But yeah, when we talked earlier about danger and places, look, in that area where I live here now for about 17 years, I live in the same area. There were already 4 killings as well. So,
is that all?
yeah. Oh,
and
oh,
BK keeps getting away with it.
yeah, exactly. For only 18,000 population in the city where I live, that's a lot.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. Well,
That's a lot.
we only want Lost on here because we love the way he says Belgianator.
I love the way he impress. He do the he. I love the way he do that impression about the Belgianator.
I am the Belgianator. No, I don't even. I shouldn't even try it because no one can do it like Lost does.
I am the Belgianator.
Nah, not even close. VK, I'm sorry.
Not even close to myself.
I do BK better than BK can do BK.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, that's pretty scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hope we get Ed back, and I hope we get Larry back. Larry must be up nice and early. It must be like 5 a.m. over there.
I'm only gonna be here until my girlfriend wakes up. So then I'm going.
Yeah, fair enough. There he is. You want to jump on, Larry? Do you want the link? I can put the link in there if you want. I don't know if BK can send you the link even.
I don't have him on Facebook.
Okay.
I think.
Well, so what are you doing up? So can you use the link in the chat, Larry? Because that's the only way I can do it at the moment is put it in the chat.
I think so. Normally that works for everybody if you put it directly in the chat.
I'll put it in the chat for you, Larry. See how you go with that. Larry's another good guy.
Yeah.
It's tricky on your phone doing the or some phones, I guess, when you do it on the chat because it makes you kind of jump through some hoops and
But
it keeps
you are the specialist of
download
the
Hangouts.
yeah you are the specialist of the iPhone hangouts.
Android.
Yeah, Android here too. Tell you what, I think. I mean, nothing against the Apple technology, but it's overpriced for what it is. Android will do the same, if not more.
It's overpriced, and I hate they make you use only their software. Like you're kind of limited to the stuff you want to do. I mean,
Exactly.
I think they have a great product, but I can go with an Android. I can have expandable memory. I can, download certain apps or whatever they just don't want to deal with, and those type of things.
So if I ever want to buy an iPhone, I should go with an Android then.
I think so.
It's a personal preference. I mean, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
I've had plenty of iPhones, and they've all been great phones. But after I switched over to Android, I personally liked it, especially expanding the memory. That was huge for me.
You save a lot of money, don't you, with Android compared to iPhones?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, yeah. I mean, Apple only has their one product, unless you're going to go back for one of the real old models. Those are cheaper. But yeah, if you want something, if you want the new stuff, if you want the new and improved, yeah, you got to spend an arm and a leg. Whereas, you know, LG and some other brands, you know, you can probably buy phones for like $150 or something.
See, I always found Apple to be one of those. It's like a fashion accessory. It's just a fashionable thing. I mean,
yeah, you know, it does have that trendy vibe to it, don't it?
yeah, exactly. I've had Samsung for years now, and to be honest with you, I've never really had an issue.
I tell you what, I still have my Samsung S6 Active. It's probably the best phone I ever had. I just didn't want to spend, you know, almost like another $1,000 on a phone again, so I went with LG, one of these cheaper models. Obviously, it's not as good as a phone. It works fine, but I think my next phone, I'm going to get an Asus. I've been getting their computers and different products. I've been really impressed with it. So I'm going to try an Asus, I think, next.
Yes, man, that blows my mind. $1,000 for a phone. I remember when I was younger, I spent $1,000 for a car one time, and I drove that thing for about a year and a half when I was about 18. Yeah.
No, it's not the 1930s anymore.
No, you were talking the
80s. I'm teasing.
Yeah.
My first car I bought was in 1988, a Mercedes-Benz.
Oh, high roller.
Yeah, but it was also second-handed. But it was not that old. It was 4 years old, and I paid around in dollars. I paid around $4,000 at the time. What
My
was
first
a lot of
car-
money for me at the time.
Yeah, my first car I bought by myself was a Toyota Celica. So it was probably maybe 91, and it was like an 85 at the time. And I paid like $1,500 for it or whatever. It drove good. It didn't look that great, but it drove fine.
They had a from memory. I know guys that used to pull them apart just to get the 5-speed gearboxes out of the Celicas. They had a pretty good gearbox in them.
Look, Japanese cars, they are not that bad, but they starting to rust faster.
Look, I'll be totally honest here. If you want a good, reliable small car, you probably can't go past Toyota and Nissan. They're probably the best small car. They're probably the best small cars on the market.
I
for
love to
reliability.
drive. My second car was a Nissan, and I always sticked after with Nissan after.
Yeah,
Only one Opel in between, and Opel was also very good to drive with.
Opel, German.
Opel,
yeah, German.
It was also a very good, decent car for the average person, of course.
Dick inside it. Don't you dare mention anything like that again. I don't. Otherwise, we'll go 300 seconds for you, buddy.
You know, my uncle used to be a car dealer, a used car dealer.
Oh,
and
God.
I remember he had a car one time. It had a wooden, the floorboards were wooden. It was a Peugeot, a French car.
Oh, Peugeot.
Peugeot. Yeah. I never go with Peugeot again. My last.
I thought that was an Italian car, no?
No.
That's French.
Peugeot is French.
Yeah, but
Italian car.
But 3/4 of Peugeot is now made in China. Eh?
Well, at one stage, Mercedes were building cars in China as well. I think they might have stopped that because the quality went downhill pretty quickly.
Quality went down. If you use China products, quality go down. Look, my last scooter, my last vehicle was a scooter from Peugeot, a year and a half, and it was already broke.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe at the most 2 years I drove with it. It was broke. I said never again.
You know, when I got over here a year ago, I was in the States for a while because I broke my wrist. You know, I had to get the surgery. Anyways, when I got back, I needed to buy a vehicle, and I was going to buy one of those Suzukis, you know, those mini trucks that they have over here in the Philippines. Man, I sat in that thing, and I couldn't. There's no way I could. I was too big. You know, I couldn't drive it, so I ended up getting a Jeep.
I got one, Larry.
How tall are you?
I'm little fella. I'm
Can
only
you,
5'8".
you have any problems? I could. There's no way, man. My knee was up into my chest almost. You know,
I
I
think
don't-
great fellow.
I
If I
think
don't
he
wear a
hunted.
shirt, the steering wheel rubs the hairs off my belly.
Oh, you didn't bought the Maxi Jeep then?
Holy shit.
But yeah, they're neat little trucks, man. It wouldn't work for me, man. It's too small.
Yeah, I only just fit in it, but I'm 5'8". It's just my belly's
okay.
too big.
Yeah, you look taller than that, Nathan.
No, I'm not. It's just that Frank and Banner are smaller than me.
That's true. But yeah, smaller in height or smaller in.
Always.
Definitely IQ level as well.
What's up with these small? I don't want to sound like a prick, but a lot of these expats. I mean, Focus said he was what? How tall? 5'6".
I think because everyone in all the girls in the West are taller than them.
Yes,
Yeah, maybe
exactly.
that's what it is.
I'm also only 5'7", and the average here in Belgium is around 5'9", 5'10".
Are
That's
you
the average.
kidding me?
Yeah, and I'm at 5'7".
In the States, I would think it would be about 6 feet.
No, I think even in the US and Australia, it's around that 5'10", 5'11" mark. You find.
Really?
I thought I read something. 5'11" and a half is apparently the average height in the USA.
Yeah, it'd be around that 5'10", 5'11", I would say.
Yeah,
I did look it up.
6 foot.
Yeah, I did look it up one time.
Focus is 4.2.
Yeah, Dick Insider, we know you're 6'2" and you look like Kevin Nash from the wrestling. You guys, are you guys on the panel? You ever seen that Kevin Nash from the WWF and the WCW?
No.
That's who Dick Insider looks like.
Okay, I'm gonna Google that up.
Kevin Nash. Kevin
I
Nash
wanna-
with the shorter hair. He had long hair in the day, but he's got short hair these days. And Dick Insider looks just like him.
Yes, Kevin Nash.
Do you know what, Gray? A lot of people don't realize this, but you actually do, as you get older, you do lose height. One of the unfortunate aspects of gravity, I guess. After years, gravity does compress your spine, and you do lose a little bit of height.
I wonder if you could lose any length to your, your wanker there. After
I don't know. Sorry?
Is that him, Mark? I got it on pic now. If you can look to my, you can see him.
Yes, that's it. That is Dick Insider. Put that on the screen for everybody because that's what Dick Insider looks like.
I can't put it on screen for everybody. You can.
No, it's showing up on the screen.
Yeah, when I talk, but I can't put it permanently on screen. You can.
You have there, but that is Dick Insider.
That's Dick Insider.
That's what he looks like. Now the only difference is that Kevin Nash is about 6'11".
Okay. So DNC is exposed now.
See, Dick Insider, you didn't believe me when I just said you look like Kevin Nash.
Just Google Nash, holy shit. Come on. Yeah, I never seen Dick and Cider in person or on pic or something.
He put his picture up the other day, and I swear that he looks exactly like Kevin Nash.
Maybe as his twin brother.
Could be. But that's if you want to know what Dick and Cider looks like. That's how he looks.
Yeah. Everybody look. I look also sometimes to documentaries, and normally everybody should have around 5 copies of themselves here in the same time zone. So, I seen once on a dating site also only passing profiles and all, and there was also a guy standing in between. And when I looked to that picture, I was just looking to myself. I said, "Come on." Once after work, I went home. I waited for the tram, for the trolley, and then a woman next to me, and it was very big fun last night. I said, "What fun?" Yeah, at that party there in that place. I said, "I didn't go out last night to her." But what my father and I told her, "Look, what my father did before my mother, I don't know." Stunder lost again.
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
Someone just.
Are the others in silence too?
Oh, we lost him.
Yeah,
Did they get booted?
I think we
I
lost
think
him.
so. Yeah,
I still see him on the panel, but yeah, I don't hear nothing.
yeah. That's what you have when you have using a crap thingy from a friend.
So Lost, are you? I see your picture there. Are you in Florida?
No, that
Good one.
picture was taken in Colombia.
Oh, okay.
To Santa Marta, to be exact.
It
Okay.
looks like a little bit the pic of the album Hotel California from the Eagles. The only thing you miss is that resort.
Oh, so what's everybody up to this morning or this evening, wherever you may be?
Well, for me, it's this evening, and I'm starting on my last night off now. So relaxing, and then later on when my girlfriend is going online, pay attention to her. You know, you have to maintenance a relationship. Eh?
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, he's gone, and soon the stream will be end too.
Yep. It's weed
Yeah,
spraying for
Bernard.
me today.
What was that, Gante?
Weed spraying.
Weed spraying.
Yep.
I don't spray weed, I smoke it.
Yeah, I'm not spraying that kind of weed. Just running around with some Roundup around the fence lines and doing some things.
Killing the world more with Roundup.
Yeah. What can you do?
You can burn it.
Nah, nothing's going to burn here for quite a while, actually, but that's the problem. If you don't weed spray it, then when the dry season comes along, it will burn.
Okay. Well, here in Belgium, it's already forbidden to use Roundup.
Yeah, okay.
Not available anymore. They took it all out the sacks last year. And they say if you wanna get rid of weed, you have to buy. They have to buy a gas burner, and they have to burn it away with gas.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Let me see. What was I up to yesterday? Talk about that. Oh, you know what I'm doing, guys? We're building a. Do you call it herb or herb? I guess herb. You know, seasoning like basil and oregano. And the
Oh,
thing where I'm at in this particular part of the Philippines, those type of seasonings, parsley, you know, things like that. It's really overpriced. And when you can find it, a lot of times it's not available out here in the province. When you can find it, it's been sitting on the shelf so long, or, you know, on the way to the store, it's like almost at half strength. So I told my wife, I said, we went on Lazada. That's kind of the eBay of the Philippines, you know, and we ordered seeds. So those are on the way. So we're making a seed bed, you know, to grow the plants in. It's going to be about 3.5, 4 feet high, and we're making it to where you can like sit on it, you know, and reach in there about an arm's length deep and mess with your plants. So we were collecting all the stone from the side of the mountain, and today I got to go and get the concrete. So that's what I've been up to. How about you guys?
me just relaxing.
I
That's
like
all.
big butts and I cannot lie.
That I already noticed from you.
I actually like big boobs, to be honest.
Yeah,
But they don't have a big they don't have a big boob song that I'm aware of.
I remember that song. Are you single, lost?
No, I'm married.
Oh, okay.
last time he on the live stream of Queen Jezebel, he was unboxing me, lost it on that.
I knew why you were there.
I know why you was there too.
Yeah, she's a good-looking girl with big old fake silicone boobs.
Hey, did you see her? Did you see her video with her with her dress up things there? Come on!
No, I didn't.
Why? You definitely have to watch that.
I have to, all right, well, gonna make me have to go back and watch that now.
You
Are
can
you
see.
guys talking about Pascal's video?
No.
No. Did you guys see that video he sent around, or he had on his channel?
I personally haven't.
Oh, he's got. I think it's his latest video. This heavy-set Filipino girl. She's in what appears to be a scantily clad two-piece bathing suit, and she's